men just like peace and they don't like quarrelsome women. What the fuck does quarrelsome women mean? And why do I have to be your motherfucking peace?
What the fuck does quarrelsome woman mean, and why have I got to be your peace? My dear, you don't seem like you're anyone's peace. Peace, family. Peace. And today we are going to review some modern day women talking about men. How do they feel about men? I already have my personal views on the way modern day women feel about men, but let's hear it from the horse's mouth.
In that rut. And you know, some women, yes, they like the security, they like the comfortableness of being in a relationship.
But the man's not even financially stable, because he's saying he wants to wait until he's financially stable. So what are they doing is giving you a glimpse of hope.
Yeah,
so you hang in there
and then
just wait until I'm here. Just wait, and then keep moving the fucking goalpost.
And then
until
when
it's
they
far
do,
back,
when they
far
do
back
get
on their fucking
financially
forehead,
stable, they run off with the next bitch. And so you're there, left with no motherfucking title, no motherfucking ring, and no motherfucking man.
The language, the attitude, the mannerisms of these women here to be complaining like this when they have all of these mannerisms, all of this attitude, and the way they're acting is, you know, very interesting to me. I don't specifically know the type of men that they're dealing with, because they're talking about men not being financially stable and men running off with somebody when they get financially stable. Maybe that you were just not the type of woman that the man wanted, you know? That's also an option.
Like, are you okay? No man is going to keep me waiting for 6 years.
You know why it's funny?
Definitely not.
Sorry, but I don't know what to say. If you're that dumb, you're just that dumb.
No, but sometimes, you know what it is? We lie to ourselves so much that we don't know what the truth is.
I agree. Modern day women are lying to themselves a lot. And, you know, she's saying that, you know, they don't know what they want. I agree, because we get such conflicting stories as to what women want nowadays that a lot of the time men are just not dealing with a lot of these women, you know. The men going their own way revolution has started. Me personally, I'm not part of the men going their own way revolution, but I can definitely see why there are a lot of men saying, you know what? We've had enough of the women of this generation and we no longer want to deal with them. But let's continue.
We don't know. And some of us do not know. Like, what do you want? I don't know. Like,
it's true. A lot of people don't know.
A lot of us don't know what the hell we want. What do you want? What do you want in a relationship? What do you want from a man?
And like we
what
said
do you
before,
want your relationship to
what's your
look like?
criteria? Because all the men I've...
I don't know why they consistently keep shouting. Why can't you just have a conversation? And this is one of the reasons a lot of men are actually just, you know, not dealing with women like this, because it's too loud. I've had my instances and I've had my, you know, disagreements, and, you know, I've had, you know, been on podcasts with women like this. A lot of the time when you're speaking with women like this, you can't even get a word in. You can't get a word in edgeways, and, you know, they see it as some kind of battle. Every conversation has to be a battle. It's not. We can actually have a conversation. But this is how they speak amongst their friends. They speak to each other like this. So they don't realize that when it comes time to interact with a man, you can't speak to a man like this. We don't take in all of that screechy, shouting, high tone attitude that you want to give to us. We just prefer not to deal with it.
I've asked, they actually have a fucking criteria
right.
that gets you to certain levels of if you even qualify. They might be fucking you, yeah, you might be cool, but to let you know if you even qualify to be their woman. You understand? Because a man will be fucking with this bitch, that bitch, all at the same time.
Okay.
And there's only one that's gonna qualify to be the woman. So
you know what really irks me? If you guys watched my story today, there was a video, and the man was basically saying that independent, and some women are afraid to be independent, but he was saying independent women can't find men because they're too independent, and sometimes men just like peace and they don't like quarrelsome women. What the fuck does quarrelsome women mean? And why do I have to be your motherfucking peace? So that means...
What the fuck does quarrelsome woman mean, and why have I got to be your peace? Listen, my dear, you don't seem like you're anyone's peace. This woman is probably the quarrelsome woman that these guys are talking about. You seem like a quarrelsome woman, and I don't understand how they can't see this. The introspection and the self-reflection that is needed to actually, you know, come to conclusions about yourself and become a better person, this woman does not seem to exhibit that type of introspective behavior whatsoever. She is wondering what a quarrelsome woman is while being a quarrelsome woman.
When you come home, I must shut up, cook up, and you can just fuck me and that's it. Like, I don't have no opinion about anything. Is that how it's gonna be? This man was big on the podcast, you know, talking that shit about how independent women can't find men because they're too quarrelsome and they're too independent.
Well, I've seen the thing about...
Is these the type of guys that...
Yeah, because they want to be...
This level of delusion. This level of delusion. When I done my video, Fuck Modern Day Women, this was the type of woman that I'm speaking about. A lot of people got onto me and said, you know what, oh, it's misogynistic, what you're doing, you can't say that about women. Here it is, right here in your face, you can see it for yourselves. No man wants to deal with a woman like this. No man. And if he does deal with a woman like this, sorry, my dear, he's just gonna have sex with you and leave. Because you are essentially that quarrelsome woman that he's talking about, but you can't see it. Why can't these types of women see these things? I'm baffled as to why they can't see it.
They saying that new age women, modern women want traditional men, but we act like men, right? So I'm saying,
yes.
Okay,
yes,
let's check it this way. Most of you are even still in your beginning stages of fucking finding out what the hell you want to do. Right. You're literally just winging life.
Right.
Most women have literally bossed up from you lot, not knowing what you want to do and fucking up with us so much and not knowing who you want and all that. Instead of just saying, look, this is what I found out about men as well this week.
This is the type of echo chamber that I spoke about that these modern day women live in. They sit amongst their friends. They speak like this amongst their friends, okay? And they just confirm everything with one another. They don't want another opinion, another perspective. Because if a man, like myself, was to speak to one of these women, they would probably just say, oh, you're a misogynist. Oh, you know, you display toxic masculinity and all this kind of stuff. So what they want to do essentially is have these echo chambers of complaints and attitude and bad behavior and actually just confirm everything they already feel without trying to grow as an actual person. And that is what is needed. If you're looking for a man, and you know, it sounds like they need to grow to be the type of woman that a man would want. But in these days and times, when a woman says the right things or displays the right type of characteristics, by these types of women, she's called a pick me. She's called the type of woman who is just doing it because she wants a man to pick her. Well, everybody wants to be picked, you know. I as a man want to be picked. You as a woman should want to be picked. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be picked. And these women are the types of women, in my opinion, that are just going to stay single for a very long time and become the types of women that guys have sex with and, you know, don't actually have a long-term relationship with.
So basically, this is what I found out about men. When men get with you, when we get with men, we're all in. We're like, look, this is my man, I'm committed.
Yes, we're all in.
How men see it is like, look, I'm going to try. I'm going to try and take this journey to commit to this woman. I'm telling you, ask any man. That's what they think. They're not most men are not all in. That's why if they find someone better, they're going to up and leave you tomorrow. It might be difficult for them because they don't want to hurt you.
Personally, I don't think it's that hard to find anyone much better than these women who are having this conversation. And that's probably why they're getting left.
Your feelings, but because they don't even know and they have no direction, they have no focus. That's why they're so involved in all these extracurricular fucking activities while they're in a relationship, because they're basically saying, look, I'm going to take this journey and try to.
That is it. That's where the video stops. That's where it ends. Guys, these are the types of women that you stay away from. Okay, you stay away from these women. You do not touch them. You do not, make relationships with them. You can see they're the types of women that will probably bring you nothing but drama in your life. Women, if you are this type of woman, if you can relate to what these women are saying, and you have the same attitude, and you have the same mannerisms, and you have the same thought processes, I'm telling you, you are going to be left on the shelf. Men are not going to deal with you. Some people may say that's misogynistic and, that's toxic masculinity. But at this point in time, you can call it what the hell you want. The actions are speaking much louder than the words are, or probably just as loud with these women. And these types of women, if you're out there, it's time to grow. It's time to expand. It's time to be more self-reflective. It's time to be more introspective. A lot of the time, we are able to point fingers at other people and say they are the reason why X, Y, and Z is happening, when a lot of the time, it's us.